Hello everyone, welcome back in a new video. And in this video, we are going to talk about one of another update of Figma that was announced on 2025's config. So basically, I have already made two videos, one of 25-minute explaining Figma Draw, each and everything in it, and other like around 17 or 18 minute in which I have explained completely Figma Buzz. So this is the third video in which I'll be breaking down one of another feature of Figma that was announced recently, and that is Figma Grid, right? So Figma Grid is basically another advanced level of auto layout, not specifically advanced level, but making more intuitive, easy to understand, and easy making it more accessible for the developers as well, to understand the designers work, that how actually they want to structure the layout of a website. And uh, currently, or recently in the past few months, we have seen Bento grids, a new term in the design that was arising with the time. So I think looking at that structure, Figma just came up with an amazing solutions, right? So when you are going to click on any frame, when you are going to structure any frame, then you will see like something relatable or something like changed here. Now, previously it was like auto layout, and this section was only visible when you were like selecting two or three items, pressing Shift A, making auto layout, and then this section was visible, right? But now, whenever you click on frame, you draw a frame on your canvas, you see basically this structure. So we have here two option: resize to fit, and then use auto layout. The option is still here. We can still use auto layout, and everyone knows that common Shift A shortcut for making for using two or three elements in like two or more or whatever number of elements do you have to make auto layout. So let's quickly, yeah, I have few multiple images here. So if I just quickly going to select them, pressing Shift A, making auto layout, now you can see that is actually visible. Now we have all those options. It is showing me the wrapped condition because currently the spacing was totally mess between them. But obviously, you know that we have all those options: the hug, the fixed container, fixed height, fill container, whatever the options we were having earlier, right? But now let's move ahead, and when I'm going to select any frames, by just clicking on F, drawing the frame, or maybe dragging any frame, now we have these options. The first one is flow, is a free form, like advanced level of, or maybe simplified level of auto layout. Then we have the vertical stacking. If you know a bit of a coding, or if you were into a framer webflow stuff, you know the word stack actually mean, right? And then we have horizontal as well. So stacking is a common term that we normally use. You can google it. This is basically placing the element either in vertical positions or placing the elements in a horizontal position. And the last one is grid, which also shows that is still a beta version, right? When you're going to click that one, it is going to draw these kind of a boxes on your frame, right? And also you can see when the frame is selected, you can see few dot, the circular option here, and when you will hover, you will see auto as well. What actually that mean, we are going to discuss very shortly. But when I press that one, and it has uh, like a new four boxes appeared on my frame. Whatever the size of the frame is, keep in mind, either it's like vertical, either it's horizontal, either it's square, whatever it is. When you are going to press those grids, it is going to generate one by one, like grid occupying the space of the framer as well, right? So what actually one by one I mean, if I like go here and select that one, and right here if you see this one, so it will basically show me that that is one by one. One by one actually means that it's basically dimensionally fitting the space of that frame, right, equally. Okay. So this that's how basically you can see now while looking at here, you have like the dimensions, the height of the frame as well, and then this is the grid which is currently showing me that is that now I on my frame I have 2 by 2 grid, 2 rows and 2 columns. And if I click on this one, now I have a lot of like boxes here. I can simply drag on them and then click, and it is going to create like that 11 by 7 like boxes grid, the rows by column by grid on my canvas. But I don't need them. Obviously you can just manually type here as well in case if you want like 5 column with like supposedly 7 rows. So that's how actually it is going to work for you. But okay, let's quickly, I just need 4 by 4 to just show you a few things, right? Okay, these are 4 by 4s. Okay, so it again depends how much space to have. So if I have like that much space, I can go and I just want to say that if I want oh no, I never wanted to change the opacity. Okay, so if I click on this one again, right, and if I type here 2 by 2, what actually it means, now I'm going to have those 4 cells on my frame. So Figma is basically calling them cells, right? Right here we have gap between these cells though. So this, the upper one is the gap between the columns. So if you increase, you will see that the position is this, the space between those two cells is increasing, right? So same goes for like the space between the rows as well. So you can increase them, right? So let's quickly suppose singly I want the space of 24, and also like between the horizontal I also want the space 24. Here we have few advanced auto layout settings. So we, as we are not talking about auto layouts, we are not going to discuss that one. But right here you have padding as well. So let's quickly adjust the padding, top and bottom and left and right. So this top and bottom padding is bit different between like the padding in auto layout. So in auto layout, when we were adding the padding, it was just adjusting with the space, right? But right here it created like the padding of uh, created the padding of those cells with the frame, right? So now quickly let's if I have like, if I select any object and I want to place into any like cell, and I can just quickly move here, and it is showing me that in any cells you can just place of your object. So if I going to place here, now it like occupied the space of two cells, but now I want to like keep it still in a one cell. So I can just keep it here, right? So similarly, if I just select a few objects right from here, uh, I need to select few objects. So I'm not sure why Figma is lagging, but okay. So if I just selected them, copied them, and I'm going to select like this framer here, and I'm sorry, the frame here, and I'm going to click on Control V or Command V. That is basically going to place our objects within cell, right? So it's that much simpler. You can either select any object, you can bring your images right from your like device and place it within your frame. Or another way of doing that one is like, okay, so just give me a second. So another way of doing that one is, if you just going to select these all images, and you can simply drag them, and when you can drag them towards your like that grid system, you can just place it right on any basically frame, and it will adjust them accordingly to the available places. But as we know that the size of the images was a lot of bigger, so it just adjusted and created a new a new basically row and column for that one. But I don't need that one. So just like I'll need to like again place it here, right? And I don't need that one, so we can simply remove right from here, right? So we can just select the frame, and I don't need it. I just need like 2 by 2. So now it has adjusted the 2 by 2 thing for me, right? Okay, so what you can see here, I'm facing bit of a lagging. I'm not sure why it is so, but maybe that is due to my internet or whatever. But okay, so here we have like those images. So the problem earlier we were having is when we were trying to adjust the different basically designs, structures at the design element, when we were employing like auto layout, we were not able to adjust the size of one element with the others when it was like an auto layout. So supposingly if it's auto layout right here, I just need to place it, and now I want to like increase the size of this one, and I want like it need to occupy the space right here. So it will, let's see quickly, right? Right now you can see it did. But what if like I want that this also need to, okay, so let me show you one thing, and that thing is basically, okay, I'm not sure why it is so much lagging for me, but okay. So what if I want to like change this one, and I want like this need to occupy the space of the bottom as well? So now you see the auto layout is getting distorted and everyone face this one. So basically when trying to create that auto layout structure for like placing the design element earlier, it was really mess for everyone. But now we have a lot of like we have a lot of courage to do so, and to place with our grids and create the bento grids, maybe placing those elements, or even you can create any kind of a pricing plan table or whatever, right? We have, right? So quickly let's do one thing, and that is if I want to like make it 3 by 2, right? And now I want that this is going to take place that much space, right? And also let's quickly make one more thing, and that is that this is going to that much space, and this need to take like the space of these two cells right here. Okay, so you see this is pretty again amazing thing for us to do the structures, the stuff right here. So let's move ahead and do one more thing, and that is if I add one more if I add one more row in it, right? And not that one, what the hell Figma is doing? And maybe I think that is the problem with my I think that is a problem with my system, maybe, or maybe with my like the internet. It's lagging, and I'm not sure why it is so. But okay, so okay. Now, if I just this is again auto load structure, but okay, I'll just need to put drag that one and place it here, right? So what is going to take? It is now going to take the space of 2. I just wanted to place the space of 1, and now I can quickly like either I can place any other image, or I can just duplicate that one, and it will take the space of the remaining 3 as well, right? So you see this is basically now started building, yeah, it has now started building a bento grid kind of a structure as well, right? So one more thing about this one, that is like the basically the size of the grid. Now it is auto actually mean now it is like occupying the space available based on the scenarios. But now if I click on that auto, and now I have a control to manually write the pixel sized, right? So supposingly if I want like it need to space like 56 pixels, so you see it is now occupying the 56 pixel. I want like now it not need to take 256 pixel, now it is taking 256 pixel. Or maybe I have a control on this slider as well. You can change where like the size of the grids by these sliders also, right? So that's another thing. One more thing, and that is, if you already have seen that I was adjusting the size of the pictures, whatever the content or whatsoever it is in that grid, you can basically adjust the size, make the size more like nested in that cell, and you can align right from here as well. If you want to take it, keep it in the center, if you want to keep it like vertically centered, align wherever you is, right? And one more thing, keep in mind, like if I'm just going to place it here and right at the top, in the top corner, and I'm going to like basically increase or decrease the size of our frame. So if I select like right from here, the size of the frame, and if I just drag it and maybe increase it, right? So you see the images are completely responsive, everything is responsive, but the one we aligned in that cell, that it is going to be aligned right at like the left top corner, that is basically sticking there. So in case if I again go here and select, okay, so if I basically again go here and select that one, and I'll take it back. So whatever the size you are going to decrease or increase of the size of the framer, that is basically now going need to adjust it here. But the thing is, we basically now you see that it is not responsive, right? So when it decreased with some sort of the limit, it is not working anymore. So how you can basically change it, you just need to like design another like frame in your cell right here, as you already do, right? So this is basically, again, keep in mind for the responsive thing. Now as we have already decided design the frame here, now I can take my like that the play the image or whatever, either it's content, whatever it is, and bring them into the frames, and now you can apply those constraint here, and based on those constraint, and you will be able to okay, let's quickly do that one. So if I just place it here and then place it here, so you see, I just need to adjust the sizes accordingly, like what how much I want to show them into the frames, right? So let's quickly center align it here. And now, if now I have center aligned it, and now I need to just apply the constraint again. Constraint has been applied based on that the placement I did. Now if I'm going to like basically resized that frame, the image, the text or anything is going to be responsive based on the constraint that I applied, right? Okay, just wait a second, guys. I think there's an issue. I'm using like without internet, so that's why maybe the problem is. But you guys can see that now the card is trying to adjust according to uh, according to the frame that we placed, right? But the main concern here is maybe there could be a possible solution that this frame is not like trying to adjust with that grid. I think it must do. Maybe there could be a bug because earlier, and when I tried to like make content, that trying to like practice it before making this video, it was working properly. The frame was basically like adjusting with the size of the grid, right? And then when anything I was placing within the frame with the proper constraint structures, it was working professionally, right? So this is how basically you can use the grid structure, and that these are few things that you actually need to know, that you can control them, the sizes, the gaps and everything, right from here, how you can create the grids, and then how you can make basically how you can use the paddings as well within the grid, right? Till the next video, I'll be coming with the new features. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe my YouTube channel, and let's quickly learn few things new. Till the next, take care and Allah Hafiz.